So my name is Caroline Letendre. I'm working for Horta. It's a Canadian-based company. We're located in Quebec. Okay, we have been doing this since 2002, and we're running also research in Cranberry since 2006. Recently, since 2010, we have been running our own chair of research at Laval University. We invest more than 2.5 million in Cranberry with partners, growers partners, and also other university that work with us in order to increase information regarding Cranberry. Where is the perfect spot for irrigation? It has a big, huge effect on your yield. For a long time, Cranberry has been known for a very wet plant, and it's not too wrong about it. People were looking at it, and it was just naturally developing marshes, so water was good for this plant. But when you look at it on a more industrial, more as a living, it's good to see some green, but it's good to, even better, to see some fruit. So what we have, it's a monitoring station that you put directly in the field. So it's solar powered, so it's totally autonomous. You put it in your specific area and it's good to go. It's communicating through a cellular network, so you have access actually of your data directly on internet, your cell phone, so data in real time. In Cranberry, there's two main sensors that you need to work with. The first one will be temperature for frost. If you don't start with it, you won't go that far, okay? So on this device, we do have a frost temperature probe, okay? And it's very important for you, and we have tested it in our research, and the level of the probe itself makes huge differences. And the other one is the patent probe that we have developed ourselves. So it's a probe that you actually cannot find in other type of system. It's a soil tension probe, okay? What it is exactly, it will actually measure how easy or difficult it is for the plant to get access to the water, as easy as it, okay? So it doesn't give you a percentage of water. It gives you really how difficult it is for the plant to get access to the water. So the probe, the soil tension probe, is the core of our system. What it does is actually act as a root, mechanical root in the zone. So as soon as the soil is getting drier, it will fill it. So as your plant root will fill it the same. So it knows if the plant is stressed or not, and you will adjust accordingly. So the soil tension is actually having water in the device. So as soon as it's getting drier, the device itself will feel that the soil is trying to attract the water from the probe. So it means that it will be more and more difficult for the plant to get access for the water. Okay, so the plant is actually competing against the soil to get the same water. The unit itself, it's very easy to install. You put it wherever you want because it's powered with solar panel. Okay, it's wireless. So you have some cable, but it's always around it. Okay, of course you cannot have it everywhere in the field because it will be way too expensive for nothing. The good thing to do is to find the most representative spot in your farm according to different soil type. I will say also it will be good to have a probe per irrigation zone. I think that there are huge improvements that you can do here in BC, but I think that the main idea is that there's too much irrigation going on, and the type of soil that you're having, mostly peat, might be difficult actually to drain this water. So the thing is that you need to stop irrigating every 2 other days or something like that, and get better tools to let you know what you're doing exactly, and then adapt to your situation, and later on to work on specific problems that you might have in your field. First, you may think that, yeah, for sure it will save a lot of water because growers in general have a tendency to over-irrigate. You know, sometimes they don't know exactly if it's a good time to irrigate. In their head, they're saying like, yeah, a little bit more won't be too bad, but actually is actually worsening the situation. Possibility is there. It's just to push the plant actually, to push the plant to its full potential. So each time that you over irrigate, it's always lowering the potential of your plant, and then you get the result at the end of the season. What you want to do as a grower is to have benefits. So you grow the plant to have fruit, vegetable, and in cranberry you want to have the maximum of fruit. So if you don't stress the plant, you won't get there. You would just grow green runners. So in cranberry, using the probe, just being in the comfort zone, the perfect blue zone for tension, it will increase your yield by 50%. So just moving from wet, like management, to appropriate, like 50%. Here in BC, the average yield is about 175 barrels, okay? In Quebec, Wisconsin, we're getting closer to 300. And that's just the overlook of the whole industry in each areas. But you have growers with 500, 400 easily.